So, all scary things that's upcoming. Ta-da! Job done.
And a black floor paint is going down. The Disney wives are arriving in half an hour. It's got a little bit longer. What a beautiful day.
Stunning.
Glorious. It's beautiful.
Morning guys, welcome to a new vlog. We just finished the last vlog in the van and we're just starting the new one in here. So just to recap, if you hadn't actually seen, we got our new cushions that allows the sofa to extend a little bit more and give us more room, and we're going to keep it in that configuration permanently. These two might go away and just leave it as sofa space, but I don't really see any reason why we can't have it out permanently. And then we've got our new Lagoon mount tabletop, reutilising the table that was there, or that floats there, and then we've got our stool here. So we've got tons of relaxation room now without impeding on space. As I said in the last vlog, if we keep this and we like this, we'll take that off and get rid of it and get rid of the floor mount that's screwed down for the table post. But having the ability to put the table back on temporarily gives it that dinette conversion type. So we've got it. So as long as we can cope with that on the wall, we'll maybe leave it. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. But there we go. So that's the tabletop. It's basically 360 degree. So if we're having like guests at our van, we can move it outside, put our sausages and bacon and barbecue stuff out there while we're all sat out having a drink. And then the inside of the van, the kitchen is not blocked in any way. I can still get in and out. We've washed all the bedding, ready for a new trip. That's gone back on. This bedding is actually amazing. Next, do sell it. It's called the Linen Yard House, and this is called Hebden, and they do it in different colours. We wanted the colour that matched this, but when we saw it in the shop in Filey yesterday, they only had double, and we need a king size for this. So it seems to be probably discontinued, but we love it. It just has that modern contemporary look with a farmhousey feel and a van feel to it. But there we go. So today's job takes place in here. So the plan is, I think we're going to take this coin floor up and we're going to put like gym mats down, because this is really, really heavy, and I'm going to be building a wooden structure here that literally goes over the boiler like a stilts that stand over the boiler, and then it's going to have an artificial floor in there, assuming that I've got the right wood. But I've definitely got the wood for the stilts, and we bought the brackets in Filey to fasten it onto this beam up here. So that's this morning's job, and then all this loose stuff will stand on a shelf platform occupying the space from the boiler up to the ceiling, leaving all this space here completely free and occupied. I was gonna drive to our friends who's printed a 3D mount for the Starlink, which we're gonna mount on the roof, but it's in Redditch, and if I'd have gone today, it's bank holiday at the minute, so if you post it tomorrow, it won't be here till Wednesday or Thursday, and there's supposed to be really good weather coming, so it means that we wouldn't have a chance to fit the dish to the roof permanently before the good weather, and we wanted to get away with in the van again. So if I'd have gone today, I would have wasted 6 hours and spent all day tomorrow doing it, and missing this weather. So we said, sod it, we can still use Starlink and we'll just fit that when we get back. So the plan is, this here will have a section cut out from here all the way across, and we've got to be very careful at this point here, because that's where the wires thread, and if you cut them, goodbye dish. So the plan is, we're going to hacksaw that and then slot that into the frame, put the frame onto the roof, and then screw it down and then glue the holes with sealant to stop it from moving. And then the best place that we think that we're going to be able to put this is either just here, or the same place on the other side, or if we go back inside the van, there's a gap there on the roof. So the solar panel starts around there, and there's a gap of about that much, obviously not that much the size of my finger, but on the roof. But I won't know, preferably put it in the middle, because then you can't see it from the roadside. But until we get it, we don't know what the dimensions are, and then we have to screw it to the roof as well. So all scary things that's upcoming. But today's job is get that built. So far so good. Throw 3 struts, 1, 2 and 3. I've just got one to put at the back, but there's an electric box, so I might need to just move it, and then that's not quite level. There we go. And then once that's in, I need to screw them down with L brackets and then measure the distance precisely from corner to corner to create a square, and then cut it out a piece of plywood, which I've got behind me just there, and then nozzle the corners off for where the wood is, and then that should slot in, and then we'll screw that with some more L brackets, and then I'll put another, if we've got any woodlet, I'll put a plinth on the floor and kind of box this off, because then when we put the gym flooring down, it'll have a nice neat edge to go up to, and all the inside bit then will all be purely for the boiler area.
Right, I'm here. We've just been poly-trolling my dad's bumpers on his car. I did it completely wrong, left it on for far too long, it all went wrong, so Nick's had to come and help save the day. We've washed it all again and done it all again.
Varnished bumper.
But now it looks like a brand new car, so he's very happy. And I'm very happy with it now, actually. It looks like brand new. So, what's going on for here, apart from eating golden, wonderfully flavoured smoky bacon crisps?
Very little at the minute. I've cut the struts.
Yeah.
And I've cut the board.
Yeah.
Now I'm just assembling. But I can't get this sodding screw in.
So we're going to have shelves here, so it's going to be a lot neater. Oh, you've taken this up then? I knew you would. It is quite heavy, to be fair.
It's going to have gym flooring down.
Yeah. Whatever gym flooring is.
Like, whoa. There's a bloody hole there, and I can't get a sodding screw in it.
Ta-da!
Job done. Well, this is temporary. I mean, look at it. It's split. It's stapled.
I did like that, but
it looks scrappy.
Anyway, onto what you just made.
Wait a minute. I think personally, oh, I've cut my leg. We should just get some black floor paint and paint it, and we can paint all the trims and everything, and it'll look. I'm just going to get some. I don't know what I'm telling you. Anyway, we have a frame now with storage. So it's got little trim on here to stop things that might roll about from rolling off. It's got a bar to stop anything that might fall this way, so most things are going to be between those two sizes. Everything slots in. These can stay under here. Nothing's now going to mess with these gas pipes or fall onto here when we're driving or anything like that.
Perfect, I love it.
And the only thing is it's masked now, all the numbers.
You could have done with painting it.
What, this?
Yeah, that colour.
Oh, that's your job.
I can't paint that now, it's up.
Of course you can. Get yourself in here, get a brush and get it painted. Right, the van bits are done for today. Well, they're not actually. We're just nipping down to get some floor paint so I can take that rubber matting up and bin it, because it just looks scratty. And I want to just get the floor nice and like a garage floor basically, without the weight. And the wives are coming for tea. Lee's asked them and they've just replied.
Well, we're going to go out with them, but then Mum and Dad said they were staying an extra night.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll just come to ours then, and Nick will do a big charcuterie board.
I'm going to do a paprika chicken charcuterie board with some seasoned fries. And our friends Kaylee and Ollie actually went to Madonna Inn a couple of weeks back, and they've got us another 2 bottles, so that'll last us another 4 or 5 years.
Probably,
well,
yeah.
It's 2 years since we bought it, innit?
Yeah.
So we're off to get this floor paint and then get back before the wives turn up.
Anything?
Friggin' red.
Red, no.
Or 2 tins of black.
Will that be enough?
50.
Well. No?
Have a look if there's any other brands. There isn't, is there?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Get it on Amazon. The coin flooring has gone, as you can see, and a black floor paint is going down. Is it going on well?
Well, very well.
You impressed?
I've only used that and I've done half at floor. So we didn't need the extra tin that we bought.
Just take it back, can't we?
I wish I had a brush to make it stippled,
Well,
like a roller,
Ah, yeah.
but I don't know where rollers are.
The Disney wives are arriving in half an hour.
Oh, well, I'll be done well before then.
Done?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind that, actually.
Good job, because I painted it and it's stuck now. It's just a shame all the rest of it's not white. I might leave that to you to white.
And we've got rid of how much weight?
About 7 kilos there, but we've probably put 7 kilos in with the
Yeah,
with
well,
the shelving.
fine, fair enough.
But at least this, now you can wash it,
Yeah.
you can wet it, you can brush it. The problem I've got now, I need to get everything into the cab at the front and let that dry because it's oil based, so it's going to take some time. And we can take this one back. Ooh, that looks like it's been used.
Lots going off in the lodge at the moment. Nick's cooking up there and telling the story of how I ruined my dad's bumpers today, but we've managed to sort it. This lot's Monkey's here. This lot's trying chocolate rum.
Chocolate rum.
Yeah, you get it from the.
I wouldn't do that.
You can't have that. It's rum. Does it smell nice though?
Oh, we're going to have rum. Smell chocolate.
Put it in my dad's cup, and then you can try it. And we're just doing a little sort of charcuterie board of chicken and everything. Emma's here, after a busy day at work.
Yeah.
We've offered her alcohol, but she didn't want any, do you?
I'm driving.
Oh, yeah. Almost ready?
Right, this is ready. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. No noise at all. They've all gone home. We've just tidied out the car and put our Timu boot tidy in that we had down behind the chair with all the other van stuff. We have got some chores to do this morning. We've texted the wives because we're going to go and see our nephews, Pluto and Remy, but they're not up yet. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning and they're ligging in. We had this joke with them yesterday that they don't get up until 1 o'clock, which is probably likely today. Anyway, when they text back, we're going to nip up there. We've got some stuff to do in Bridlington anyway. And when we come back, we're going to properly unbox the Argos Track Reolink cameras that shows you a widescreen and then a zoomed in and has all the features of the other cameras. We haven't decided when we're going to put them yet. We are toying with the idea of putting them on the van, but there's no way to mount it on the van at the minute, so we'll have to look at that. But if not, we'll put them on this side and that side of the lodge, just so we can kind of see all four sides. I mean, the other one does rotate anyway, but you have to tell it to be in that area to be able to see it. So if we have one on each corner, we've got basically 360-degree views of the van. It's just technology. I just love technology. I love the ability to be able to get alerts on my phone when the deer walks past and the camera catches it and it sends me an alert, and then we've got like this 4K video of this deer. Lee's just got to get me a couple of SD cards, and then we're going to do a proper unboxing, setting up, installing, and then we'll decide whether we're going to put them in the van or we're going to keep them on the lodge. And the sun is out. It's going to be a heat wave this week. We are toying with the idea of going on another road trip somewhere, maybe like 3 or 4 day road trip. The problem we've got now, I painted the floor of the van yesterday and it's still wet and it stinks of oil-based paint, like a varnishy smell. So the van doors are wide open at the minute to let the air through to try and dry it quicker. It has been drying overnight, but obviously it's been in a confined space with no airflow, so we can't really go anywhere until that floor is rock solid dry, because anything we put on it now is going to stick to it and everything will be covered in paint. My Starlink 3D printed mount, which our friend Lee has printed for me on his 3D printer, is on its way in the post. So if that comes later on this week, we're going to spray paint it with this that we got from Boys yesterday, which is basically the same colour paint as the van. We just need to decide whereabouts on the van we're going to mount it, whether we're going to mount it at the edges, either side of the skylight at the back, or in front of it where the solar panels are. And we have to come up with a way of, something else I got from Amazon yesterday as well. So to get the cable in the roof, we're going to use a gland, which we used very similar to the one we had for the solar panels, but the cable goes in there, I think. Yep, the cable goes in there, and then there's a hole in the floor that comes through, and that's fully sealed, and then we seal the end of that as well, and the cable goes inside so no water can get in. We also need to decide how we're going to fix the mount to the top of the van. We've got two options. We can either glue it down, which I really don't fancy the idea, even though we actually have to glue the dish into the 3D printed mount anyway, or we screw it down using aluminium brackets. If we do that, it then means if we have to take the dish off, we just undo the screws and lift it out the mount and take it off, and water can be able to flow underneath it, because the way that we're going to do the cutting of the Starlink dish is the way that the guy that made the 3D printed design did it, by just cutting around the motor, which means that the airtight seal inside the electronics will stay intact, so with no problem with sort of weathering and things like that. So that's not going to be here until after the bank holiday, probably Wednesday or Thursday. The weather's set to get good Wednesday and Thursday, so we may go on our travels and then do it when we get back. The only problem is if we wild camp, we don't want to be leaving the 3D, the Starlink in a public car park or in a lay-by somewhere when we're in the van. When it's mounted on the roof, it's secured down, it's bolted and it's wired in. We're free to park anywhere there. So at the minute, that's kind of, if we do go somewhere, we will probably stay in certified locations on caravan and motorhome club sites, or even just campsites and things like that.
Right, we're out and about. So as Nick says, the family has gone home. It's Masha's birthday soon, and she keeps messaging me every day on my phone with a little picture of her in some kind of filtered pose and stuff. And it's like 12 days to my birthday, 11 days to my birthday, 10 days to my birthday. And I reply to each one saying, I don't care, or you're not getting out this year. And then she replies like, yeah, I am. So I need to sort some birthday presents out. I've got a lot of them, but I need to sort that out this week. Anyway, randomly they've gone home. So it was nice to see them again. And we are heading to the wives now just to have a little fuss with Remy. I want to see how big he's got, bless him. I don't want to leave it for weeks unless he's going to be like a full-grown dog.
He is big, because I nipped in the other day when I was up there.
Yeah, Nick called in for a cuppa the other day when I was catching up on some stuff after we got back from the the road trips or editing. So I said, oh, you go. And yeah, you said he's got bigger.
He's not bigger, he's longer. It's like he's stretched out.
Yeah.
You know, like a sausage dog.
Yeah.
He's got longer, but he's still got a little cute face and little sort of needle teeth still.
Bless him.
And he can bark now as well.
Yeah, he can. And they've just texted and said, once you've come and seen the boys, do you fancy going to Wetherspoons for lunch? Because Emma said she fancies the chicken wrap. So we're like, well, go on then.
She knew that I'd sell it to me, the chicken eye, because it's my favourite thing from Wetherspoons.
I am trying to be better now because we all have an ideal weight. Not going on about calories and stuff because it's boring, but we all have an ideal weight, and I'm 12 pounds above that ideal weight. Whether people think you look all right or not, you all have an ideal weight, and I'm 12 pounds above it, and I've been 12 pounds above it since we went to Florida last year, and I've just not done anything about it. What are you laughing at?
Well, we've all done something about it, but nobody's achieved anything.
Yeah, we've got a little spreadsheet, or the Disney squad, because we all got like trips planned this year, and you know when you want to lose a few pounds when you go on a trip.
So you can eat more.
So you can eat more when you're there, yeah. So we weigh in every Monday, like Tracy and Neil, us two, and the Disney wives. And none of us have lost out because we just can't be bothered.
Tracy and Neil are going on an all-you-can-eat cruise.
Yeah, they're all on an all-you-can-eat cruise.
So that's them wiped out.
So anyway, this morning I'm like, right, I'm on it now. I need to lose 12 pounds, get down to my ideal weight. And then they text like, do you want to go Wetherspoons? Like,
Well, I had a bag of 12 bites yesterday to myself.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, they were nice though.
So we're going there. I might have the skinny chicken burger. It's really good and about 500 calories. So we're heading there now, first of all to Disney Wives to have a little fuss with the dogs. Look at the weather today. It's beautiful, blue skies and sun. What's the temperature, Nick?
15.
Perfect. This is what happens on a bank holiday. Everybody goes to Bridlington because they want to go to the seaside. So we're stuck in traffic. What? Have you missed me?
Who is it?
He's got a little bit longer.
What? Have you missed me? Oh, I missed you too.
Hello, Remy.
Oh, do you want a tree as
They're
well?
puppy, but they can both have them.
Aww.
I like these.
Little bit for you, big bit for you, and a bit for me. You're not even swallowing that, you're just gulping it down. Chew it.
No, he's chewing it.
His little ears. Good boy, Rennie.
It's definitely longer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice ground.
It's grown about 4 inches longer, but it's not actually grown bulk-wise.
It's sad how quickly puppies grow, isn't it?
Oh, God, they stink.
Well, what flavour are they?
Beef.
Let's try
Oh,
one.
you want one each? Pick off the small bit, it takes the big bit. You want another little bit? That's it then, because you'll have the runs if you have too many. He's like, oh, give me some more. The hell, he takes your fingers off Pluto.
Remy's found his new favourite spot.
You want some tea as well? Give me a kiss. Kiss. Yeah.
See, if I bought a dog, we'd be fine, wouldn't you? You just have to take antihistamines every day. Like
Yeah, but it's when I start wheezing, that's the problem. I can
Yeah,
already
but
feel
look
under my
at-
chin, like itching now.
Look how much it's worth it, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You'd get used to it
Oh,
after
it's
a
like,
while.
Yeah, people get used to them, don't you?
No, I had 2 dogs when I was growing up, and I had asthma.
Look how comfortable.
Didn't realise that it was actually the dogs until both dogs died, and then the asthma stopped.
But look how comfortable it is.
Oh.
Oi! Oi!
What a beautiful day.
Stunning.
It's beautiful here with the Disney
It
vibes.
almost feels like we're in Disney,
Yeah, we've
but
all
we're
got-
not.
Yeah.
Well,
We're in Brid.
we've all got shorts on apart from Emma, but she has
No,
got
it's
some
Meddy.
Crocs.
I don't wear shorts in the UK.
She's got some
Why?
Crocs on.
No one needs to see these
Because
legs.
apparently it's not hot enough for him.
It is nice today though.
Beautiful.
We're heading
gonna get
to
hotter.
Weatherspoon's, our favourite. These guys want chicken wraps. Is that what you're getting, Nick?
I want the chicken wrap.
I'm going to
I
get a
don't know
skinny
what I want
burger. Skinny chicken burger, I think, from
I know what Vicky's getting.
Go on, pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, I might do.
Food's arrived, as usual. We've got our regular. Lee's got a skinny chicken burger.
They're nice things.
And we're sat outside for a change because it's such lovely weather.
Beautiful.
Ew. I thought someone would run. I saw it on viewfinder and I'm like, what's spilling? But I couldn't see it because the sun's on the screen.
Right, we're back from our lunch with the Disney wives.
A little stuffed, and we talked Disney for quite a long time. As we do.
So, Nick has a few things to show you, what we've been delivered.
It's tech time! So, as you know, we've been working with these guys for a number of months now. With various different CCTV cameras. We have their CCTV cameras on the lodge. We've had CCTV cameras on the lodge for years, and all of them have had issues with either not staying on the network or falling off. And the ones that we got earlier on this year have been flawless. They've never crashed once, and they saw our video and said, would you like to try some new ones? Now, we showed this particular one on a vlog a couple of weeks ago, and we've been testing it while we've not been here internally. We're going to put these on our second home Taylor, but I just wanted to go over the features and how we're gonna make them work. Just to kind of recap and show you guys, and the link for where you can buy these is actually in the description below as well. So we're going to get on to unboxing it, and I just want to explain regarding the battery life, which I am super impressed with. So the one that we showed previously has been around the lodge. It's been sat within just in battery mode. It's not had the solar panel connected on it, and the battery level has stayed at 62%, and it's been like that for 4 weeks now. It's not been charged at all. It didn't have the solar top up or anything like that, and it's just run and run and run. So I'm super impressed with the battery, especially if it's going to be outside and it's not going to have cables running to it. It's great in an environment where you can't have cables running around, like Taylor. We're not going to have cables on Taylor. So just to recap, we're just going to go through the boxes and show you guys what you get in them and what they do. Right, so we've got two of these beauties. So when you buy them, you can buy just the camera, or you can buy just the solar, or you can buy them in a bundle. We got them in a bundle, and we've got two bundles identical to each other. The plan is that it will go to each side of our second home on both sides, so we can basically monitor anybody that's around. Now, the best feature for us, which we've been wanting to put on Taylor, is a light. We haven't got one on the outside, so on a night when it's dark, we're having to use torches. This gets rid of that problem because the motion sensors on this actually activates a spotlight on an evening, and you can turn it off on one side and not the other, but we're going to actually use the spotlights on these to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to have it as a CCTV, which is going to run off the Wi-Fi inside Taylor, and then the other feature is it will allow us, when we walk outside, the light will come on automatically, just like the one that we've got here at the lodge does, and it's like a floodlight, which is great for security and great for functionality for us. So just to show you what's in the box again, and we've got two of these identical. So in the box, you get your instruction pamphlet, which has got, I think it's got a sticker as well for your window. Somewhere, I've seen it, there we go. So you can pop that in your window so everybody knows that you're protected by Reolink security. There's all the instruction manuals and sort of warranty information and things like that. As I've said before, I'm renowned for not reading instructions.
Yes.
But, because the software on this is identical to the software for the CCTV camera we've got on the front and the back of the lodge, I already knew how to use it, so I've not actually read this manual. But inside, you get this little robot, which has a face, two eyes, and a mouth, which, can you see it?
Yeah.
You never noticed that before.
Well.
So his head rotates back and forth, and he can tilt up and down as well. And then here is where you get the floodlights. The little blue light shows that it's active. Now this is the one that's been charged once and has lasted for weeks, and it's still at about 62%. It just runs and runs and runs, and as you can see, you've got a USB port in case you needed to charge it. This little panel here comes off, and inside you can put an SD card so you can do local recordings and things like that. But there we go, and it's a 4K camera as well. Now the benefit of this is it has two lenses. It has a widescreen lens which looks like the fishbowl effect on a GoPro, The other one is more like a camera on a phone where you can use for taking photos. Now, when you put these on the app, it actually shows you the two images side by side and allows you to select whether you want it in widescreen or close up. You can also pinch and zoom on the app as well. We'll put a few sort of screen recordings on so you can see how it works. And then inside the box, you get this mount here, which actually you turn upside down. You mount that to your wall, or for us on the top of Taylor. You slot the camera onto the plinth. There we go. So it goes on like that, and you adhere that to your surface, and then the camera will actually fully rotate 360 degrees all the way around, and then go back again the opposite way. So you can basically see, and it also tilts up and down as well. I don't want to force that, but there we go. So if you're looking down from a higher surface, it looks like ET from the side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that can basically sort of stick to the surface. It does come with like a white strap, so you can anchor it down just in case it falls off. It comes with USB-C charging cable. We've not actually used this yet because, as I said, it's been charged once off solar, and then you get the fixing screws and things like that in the box. And I think that's it for the camera itself. And then in the solar kit, you get this nice squashy screen. You get the solar panel, which I really like because it's more like a reflector lens on a bike, so light comes in at any angle and keeps the battery charged. And if you wanted to, you can have that permanently connected to the USB port on the camera and just keeps it actively charged all the time. It comes with a little tripod. Hold on, when I can get it out. It comes with a little tripod so you can adhere that to a wall and just have the solar tilted in the same position, pointing up at the sun. So it comes with a manual, and you've got a little mounting bracket in case you have to fasten it to something that obviously wouldn't support plastic. That plugs into the USB port here.
And it also comes with a converter for if you've got a normal micro USB. So you plug that into there.
And then convert it to USB-C.
Yeah, so you've got both kind of USB-Cs.
There we go. So
USBs.
It's charging now from solar. I mean, we're indoors, so you're not going to get much of it. Oh, it is actually. The green light's on. You can see it there, look, the green light's on. And you've got this little port that seals the port in case you don't want to use the solar. Now, we are going to use the solar because it's going to be outside. But there we go. And we've got two identical units, so two little ETs. We just need to get these fixed on Taylor. And then wherever we are, we'll get the alerts on the phone. And let me just try and see if I can get this one loaded up. Right, so as you can see, we've got two Argos tracks in the set up in the app. I've not actually set them up yet, but here's the first one. So this is the second one, and as you can see, so if you use the PTZ, you can actually rotate the camera, and if you look at him, you can turn him around, and it will track people, animal, and vehicle, like the other CCTV, very similar to what we've got. So this is the widescreen mode. Let me get that into, there we go. So that's like the widescreen mode, and then you can flip to the other mode, which is like a zoomed in mode. But you can also pinch and zoom, and you can set it so that the quality is 4K. Now you need quite a bit of bandwidth for this. As you can see, the usage is increasing quite a bit. But when you zoom in, you get a hell of a lot of detail. Let me just switch back to the other camera. So I'll switch that to HD. You can tell that it's using 4K because the bandwidth has gone up, and then again you can zoom in and look at the quality of that for a CCTV camera. So there we go, and you get much. I think I prefer the widescreen view, don't you?
Yeah, you see more.
And then you can again tilt down. So if you've got it above a door, you can do that and look down at your guests below, or it's limited on going the upside because it's assuming that you're going to be mounting it. And if you look at the camera, it's actually mounted at an angle on the stand. So here, it kind of shows downwards, so it is meant to be mounted higher up. There we go. So we just need to get those installed in their permanent positions on Taylor. And then we're all set, ready for our next adventure. Yep. So if you guys want to buy this, there's a link in the description below, along with all the other products that they've got in the range, including the ones that we had on the front and the back of the lodge. So our previous cameras have always had issues with them either disconnecting from the network or crashing. These have been in for a couple of months.
Yep.
They've not once gone offline yet. And they send me alerts 24/7, no matter where we are. When we were on our 2-week Cornwall trip in the camper van, it was sending me alerts saying that the geese were walking up and down the lodge. And as I said, it knows that there's animal, vehicle, or people. Obviously, we have a lot of animals here, so I've turned the notifications off of that because it just drives you nuts, especially at this time of year. But there we go. So at some point, we need to get those rigged up.
Right, Nick's cooking up some chicken, which we had left from last night when the family were here. He has put some Cajun on it. Well, in fact, I was frying it up, but he just took over to butterfly it.
I had to butterfly the chicken because they were like massive big wedges.
Yeah, and we've got some fries in the oven. So, how is the paint doing in the van?
You can touch it now, but the areas where it's thick, you can put your finger and it creates a fingerprint, so it's still tacky in some places. It's going to be another 24 hours.
Welcome to the next day. We are just about to head off down to Hull. I need to get the girls something for their birthdays. I can say one because the video will be out after one. I've got a Taylor Swift CD for Masha because she's a Swiftie. She absolutely loves Taylor Swift. What else have I got? A little voucher for her to buy something and some euros because she's going on holiday soon. Might have a little look for a few new t-shirts as well for when we go off in the van. So are you ready? Yeah. Let's go.
On our way, the sun is out again. It was forecast to come out at 12. It's almost spot on. I love it when we have the yellow mustard seed in the fields.
Looks so nice, doesn't it?
Just unfortunate that it's a killer on the hay fever. So we have got 2 stops today. The first one is Primark. Leigh wants to get some t-shirts for our trip later on in the year, and I'll have a look as well. And because they've got all the summer stuff out now as well.
We're going to start getting it in before we go away to Europe. Unless I won't have time.
You won't have time. And we have to go to Mataland to get the kids some other bits and bats for the birthday. What else?
We need some food for the next 2
Oh yeah, we need some food. We need some laundry pods because we've run out.
Just a general few bits and bats, little shopping trip.
We scoffed the Hello Fresh when everybody came. We kind of did multiple meals and did like a charcuterie board with it all. But
I'll tell you something. I really enjoyed that chicken breast last night.
Oh, that was delicious. We had. Did we film it last night?
We did, but I didn't.
It was Cajun seasoning. It was the Schwartz Koff or whatever it is. Cajun seasoning. Oh my god, it's so. If I want it tonight.
Let's have it again tonight.
I want it tonight.
We'll get a salad with some salad, chicken breast, and a few fries with paprika on.
Cajun chicken salad.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Right, we're in Primark. They've not got much Disney or out, to be fair.
Nothing.
No, I quite like this black Marvel, but black's not really my colour, but I could try it, I suppose. No, not much. Right, that was a bit of a fail, really. They didn't have much in Disney men's. Quite a few in women's.
Very disappointing this year.
I tried that Marvel top on, but it was black and it's not really my colour.
I like my Mickey t-shirt that I got last time we came.
Yeah, that was alright. So we're just going to head to... I tried a shirt on in Next Outlet and then I really liked it. It didn't have my size, so we're just going to call it Next in Kingswood and go to Acosta there as well, because we have a Acosta voucher. And get some lunch. And I'll have a little look in Matalan as well. Just because they sometimes do some Disney stuff. Like I said, it's just for later in the year when we go. I had a quick look in my wardrobe this morning. I haven't got any.
It's absolutely fine.
No, I'm fine. I haven't got any Disney t-shirts. I've got 2 Marvels and 2 Star Wars.
Marvel's Disney.
Yeah, no, it is, but it'd be nice just to have some Disney. But
Marvel's also Universal. You could use it for there as well if we go.
If I can't find out, I can't find out. Simple as. I just thought I'd have a look. Well, we have a free day. We're waiting for things to be delivered for the van, the Starlink mount. And then
that's not going to be here till Thursday.
You think?
Yeah, definitely not. It's not even been picked up yet.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I got something for the girls which I can't show, just in case they watch. And I'll have a look for another couple of things, and then that's another job done with. There's lots of because we're planning to go away for at least a month, maybe 2. Maybe longer, depends how we get on in the van in Europe and stuff like that. But I've got to think about all the stuff that's coming up. I've got the 2 girls' birthdays, Father's Day, my sister's birthday, my mum's anniversary, all while we're away. So I've got to get everything sorted before we go anywhere. And then when we get back, it'll be close to us going to Florida, so I'll start getting ready for that. So I'm just trying to do as much preparation now as I can for future months. Quick lunch stop at Costa. Nick's gone for a chicken shawarma and he's dribbling it all over the table.
It's a good job I didn't go in my shorts.
Is it good? apart from the dribble.
A bit dry.
I'm waiting for a toasty, and then do a little bit more shopping, and then head back to the lodge and enjoy this beautiful sun. Is it going to stop?
No, we've got van work to do.
Next stop, Matalan. See if they've got out. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. You've already stolen the t-shirt I was going to try on.
Fig off. I bet you to it.
I have got two that say Marvel, but I like that one.
I like that, but white's probably a really bad idea, but I'm going to try it.
Yes, that's nice. I was going to get that.
Small as well.
I was going to get that.
Fitted in it.
Need to went for it and grabbed it.
Well, we've got until end of the year to lose this.
Yeah. Right, we're back, and it's still a beautiful day outside. Finally, some sun. So I'll just show you a couple of stuff that we got. I got these because a lot of people have been on about in the comments that when we go to campsites, you should use flip-flops for the showers, so you don't get anything off people who've already been in the showers. I do wear them anyway every time. What?
Fungal feet, you mean?
Fungal feet. I wear them anyway, but I wear my super dry ones, and I don't want to get them ruined. So I just got these cheapy ones from Primark. They were only £4 or £5, something like that. And they'll be fine to put in the van and use in the showers when we go into sites with showers. As I was saying, I went out for just another kind of Disney top. I couldn't find any. Nick got this Marvel top, which he liked. I must say I do like that one. And I just picked that one up.
Which you don't like, but I think
I wasn't overly gone on it because it's black. Like I said, black's not really my colour, but
it looks good, so.
It was £12. It is a Disney top, obviously, because it's Star Wars, but it was £12 from Matalan, and that's probably all I'm going to buy, to be fair. I don't really need it, and I just wanted something new. When you go on a holiday, it's just, you like something new. Like I say, it's not until later on this year.
Well, we've got the van trip, so.
But yeah, that's sorted. I won't take any of them on van trip. I'll save them for
Every day's
then.
best.
I know, but no, I'm not getting something new. It won't feel new if I take it and start wearing it now.
Why? Every day's best.
I know, I understand that, but I like to save them for my holiday. That was the whole point of them. I'm going to go and wrap the girls' stuff up for their birthdays while Nick does a bit of van work. Having a banana too.
What's a banana?
And I'm going to sort this place out. We need to do some washing by the looks of it.
Oh, there's hardly any washing pods, so.
I put my sketches in. Ooh, they've not washed very well.
Well, I can't help that.
They still look. I have washed.
They've been washed.
I've washed these before, and they've.
Why?
I know, but I've washed them before, and they've come out perfect. Not this time. Disappointed in them. Right, it's time to have a look at this floor. Is it dried?
Hold on. Get these sodding things locked.
How long has this been now?
A day and a half.
That's all. Thought it'd be longer.
So that's quite a lump there, and that's rock solid. So it does finish with a semi-gloss finish.
So we can start putting things back in now.
I think we can put everything back in now. That's proper dried.
All right, I'll start getting stuff.
It's got patches where it's soaked in. Do you know what I mean? I could give it another coat, but then we'll be waiting 2 more days.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to put a floor.
So we put everything in here. So all right, let's get it all back in. Right, it's time to make some food. Oh, I think those overnight oats need to be get out now. And just a few left. They were very nice, those, actually. It was a hit with everybody who had them, apart from Nick, because he doesn't like overnight oats. So we're just going to have some chicken. Interestingly, when we went to a Tesco in Hull, everything was security protected. They had to like scan these and get them all security cleared. And this salmon that we got was in a massive big like see-through plastic box. They had to take it out of the plastic box with like one of those security seal things. I'm guessing they obviously have lots of theft in the whole Tesco. And I'm just going to put some vegetables with it. Nice, easy and quick. And just like that, I've whipped it up.
Not bad, actually.
With no help from Nick at all.
Not bad.
We're having some sweet corn later.
There's yours.
Thank you.
You want any sauces?
Yeah.
When are you going to tidy up?
Tidy now.
Why is there a toilet roll? Why is there a toilet roll on bench?
Because you were using it this morning.
Oh, for the CT1. So we fitted the cameras, and there's just stuff everywhere at the minute. I'm going to go down to the shop while Leigh just does a tidy up. Oh, these are for the van, by the way. They need to go back in the van. This, and this. And I'm off to get some laundry pods because we've run out.
Very interesting.
So this afternoon we finished the time lapse. Just gonna go
under bed.
I'm going to put it somewhere, and it won't be under bed. We finished the time-lapse video of us building the van. We've been going through it and cutting it down because it was about 30 minutes long, and there was a lot of painting. Lee liked to film when he was doing things to show that he was contributing. Anyway, we finished the video, we've cut it down so it just shows all the basic things. We've put a lot of captions on it. You guys have probably seen it by now. If not, then check it out. It's on our channel. It'll be in the van build playlist. This afternoon we did a walkthrough in the van on the inside, just showing all some of the features, just to sort of end the video. We've been working on that for... How long have we been doing that now? Well, it's coming up to a year next month that we bought the van, but all in all, we've probably done around 4 to 6 months of solid work on it. Now, obviously, we've been to America a couple of times. We went to France a couple of times. We went to Paris with the girls. We went to Paris with the wives.
America only once.
Eh?
We've only been to Florida once since we bought the van.
We've been to Paris 3 times.
Yeah, but America only once.
Paris 3 times. Well, France 3 times. Orlando once.
Yeah.
For how long did we go for? Anyway, we were away from the lodge for a month in January. So all in all, we've done about 4 to 6 months doing the work on it. And then obviously we've done a lot of work on it since we got back off the trips, just enhancing and changing things. And we're now happy with the way that it's all laid out. But check out the time-lapse video. It's around 18 minutes long. And it shows the entire build from the day we picked up the van to the day that we basically finished it, which was today, really. So there we go. Let us know what you think to it. Drop us a comment on that video. Drop us a comment on this video. And there we go. We will be doing a video at some point on how much it actually cost us. A lot of people are asking how much we spent on it. We've still got to work it all out. I have kept a spreadsheet and updated it right up until about Christmas. So we need to go through Amazon, because a lot of stuff came from Amazon, and just update what it was and then categorise what element of the van the cost was for, so we can do a breakdown and say so many thousands on this, so many thousands on that, and so on and so on. And even optional things that we put in that we didn't need to, but we chose to anyway. But
that'll be coming soon.
Have a guess how much in the comments, how much it cost.
Nice yoga pose you've got going off there.
Shut at you.
I can see myself now. I'm just about to sort the girls' presents out and get them all wrapped up. Might watch something on YouTube whilst I'm doing that. And Nick's got a few hellos to do. So do let us know in the comments below how much you think the van conversion has cost. We don't actually know yet, because like Nick said earlier...
Roughly I do.
We know roughly, but we've got to go through it all. Like, we want to tell you exactly what the van bill cost, like Nick says, without things that we didn't have to have. So, like, we didn't have to have a wrap. That was our choice. We wanted to make it look better.
Didn't have to have an oak worktop.
No, but it did. So you've got to put that in, I would say.
Yeah, but it wasn't...
Yeah, but we've put an oak worktop in, so you've got to
Yeah,
put
but normally you wouldn't.
No, I would say...
You put furniture board in.
Yeah, but that's part of the build.
Where do you stop?
Put that in. No, you can't...
You didn't have to have
Well, we're going
alloys.
to tell you both anyway. We're going to tell you what it has cost us and what it's...
And the optionals.
And the optionals, what it would cost without them. So without the wrap, obviously
alloys.
Without Starlink, you don't have to have Starlink, you don't have to have alloys. And there'll be a few other stuff that I'm sure we can think of.
A lot of stuff.
But I can't think of anything else. But anyway, let us know.
It didn't need all that engine work doing. We had it done because it were in bits, and we wanted to make sure that it had new clutch. There were not wrong with it, but it were in bits, and while it were in bits, you might as well just pay for a new clutch.
Said, do you want to do it because blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so anyway, all those bits like that.
Let us know.
We're not even going to count mechanical repairs anyway, because that's like long-term maintenance of it rather than build.
It's just the build we're focusing on. Let us know what you think. And I'm not even sure it's going to be the next vlog or whenever, but it's going to be coming up soon.
We have got, like I said, we have got it on a spreadsheet. We've got up until about December.
Of receipts and stuff
You've got to sit there doing it with me as well. Looking through Amazon. That one for us, that one for van, that one for us, that one for van.
So Nick's going to do some hellos. So thanks, guys, for anybody that's joined our communities, our YouTube members or our patrons, or even our Instagram subscribers. So the first, out if you want to join any of those, go for it.
First one is Denise W. Sherry P. Hi, she's a long-term commenter. Maria B. Welcome back to Claire L. Corey B. Angela L. Michael L. And that's it. So welcome guys.
And I'm going to finish the vlog because I'm going to go and do these birthday presents and get them all sorted. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below.
Why are you screaming?
I just fancy it. And
I've just had a massive bowl of fruit and I'm still hungry.
I'm going to have a massive poo.
No. I might go for one in a bit though.
We will
Stomach's a bit
be
off it
going
today.
away in the van soon. But Nick said to
We
me,
don't know where.
We don't know where, and because the good
We were
weather's
gonna-
coming,
we were gonna go
Bathurst is
tomorrow.
safer. We were going to go tomorrow, and then Nick said, we've been away for a bit, and we've done all this work on the van. We were at the apartment for January. Why don't we just enjoy the lodge
With the warm weather.
with the warm weather for a few days? Because it might not.
So Lee went, oh yeah.
And I went, actually, that's not a bad idea. A bit of warm
Full
weather,
of good ideas, me.
just chill out around the lodge, get some jobs done.
Cut the Starlink dish up.
Starlink's going to be coming, so we thought we might get that done.
That should be
before we go.
Thursday. Hopefully, Hermes will do every now.
We'll
as
show
call
you
it.
that in the vlog and how that goes.
I'm not looking forward to that at all. But basically, we have to saw the back of the dish off, take the mount off, get the cable, put it into a 3D printed mount after we've sprayed it to the van colour, then get some brackets from B&Q and screw it into the roof and seal the holes, and then drop the dish in and seal and glue that.
And hope that it works at the end of it all. So that's coming up.
Well, we'll be hacking it to bits first before we put it on the roof, then testing it, and then sticking it on the roof with 3D printed.
That's coming up on a vlog very soon. Maybe even the next vlog if the bracket angle.
It'll be a full day's
arrives.
job to do that.
Yeah. So look out for that, and we'll see you on the next vlog.
Bye for now.
Bye.